This week on Police 10-7, Hamilton's teenagers are at it again.
I'm sorry for making these comments.
Are you a male?
And a South Auckland transsexual poses a problem for police.
I can't search you.
Would you prefer to be searched by a male or a female officer?
And it's a wild weekend with car crashes, drugs and a bunch of angry neighbours.
And what we want to know is where he lives.
It's still early on Friday night in Hamilton, but the swing shift has already been called into action.
How's it going? You're under arrest for theft. Turn around, put your hands on the wall.
Constable Gordon Grant had chased Shane from a nearby car park, where he'd been seen with a bag and clothes stolen from a car.
Yeah, who did that? Yeah.
Transport him if you want.
By the time they'd caught him, Shane had ditched most of the stuff he'd stolen, but it had already been recovered.
Stolen property's been held by the bouncers at the bank.
Good stuff, yeah. Where is the bank, is it?
While Gordon Grant went off to get the stolen property back, Constable Andrew Osborne spotted a couple of teenagers staggering around a nearby alley.
What street are you looking at in Fairfield?
Ross Crescent.
Ross Crescent. I'll let you in on a secret, eh? Yep. Ross Crescent isn't not in that direction.
Hi.
All right?
It is so. Ross Crescent is in Fairfield.
Do you want to direct us?
Pardon?
It's on Holland Road.
You want to
I
direct
can tell you
us?
about
Do we?
that much.
How old are you?
17, bro.
Have you got any ID on you?
Sorry, mate. Just joined up the Kiwi Bank.
How about you, young lady?
Course.
I'm 17. Catch you up.
Hey, no, I haven't finished with you.
Well, the girl Maya isn't too bad. George can barely stand up. Police decide to take him back to Central for safe detox.
Oh, too much to drink.
Oh,
Hey.
you shouldn't be drinking. What are you doing?
Come away.
He's going to the police station.
Just come back this way.
Unless you want to go as well.
No.
No, don't hold my hand.
Fortunately for Maya, her other friends turned up and she didn't have to join George on his way to the station.
No.
Come on.
You are.
That's who. Take it down.
Can you turn that thing on? Like me?
Be polite now, ladies. Be nice.
Please, I'm sorry, mate. Please, I'm sorry for making these comments.
Back at Hamilton Central, George is taken off to have a sleep and Shane is taken to the processing room.
This guy theft X's car. And the other one's a detox.
Although he's dumped most of the stolen stuff, Shane's forgotten about a fork in his tracksuit.
What's that?
What's
that, sir? What's that? What's it for?
The bent fork is a favourite tool of people who steal from cars.
One of your bros handed it to you. Did they?
The search also turns up a perfume aerosol.
Whose is this?
I found it out of that bag.
Where's the bag now?
I dropped it
What did you drop it for?
because they said it was stolen, so I just dropped it.
So you took that out of the bag?
One of the brothers passed it to me, so I just stuck it in my pockets.
So how dumb do you think we are?
Yeah. No, I didn't break into it.
Yeah, whatever.
Shane was taken back home later in the night and his case was referred to Youth Aid.
Skid marks here.
A little while later, Andrew Osborne was back on the road on his way to an accident scene.
Com 2110-7. Hey, how's it?
Two young guys have been pulled out of their wreck of a car and an ambulance is on its way.
There's glass on my head.
Just a little bit.
Ow.
And you with your
What happened?
Let's go find
You're in
skid
a car
marks starting
accident.
Katie.
With who?
With yourself.
Is the other person alright?
The other guy's fine.
The first thing neighbours knew about the accident was the sound of screeching tyres and a huge bang.
Anyone see it?
No.
We just heard it next door here.
Although a guy in a following car had seen it all.
Did you see it? Oh, okay.
The cars crashed over a bank, through a fence, and been pitched against a brick wall.
What? Where's my car?
The impact of the crash has caved in the car's roof, but miraculously nobody's been seriously injured.
It's a lucky boy. Smells pretty bad of alcohol, eh?
Although the drunk teenage driver still thinks he's got a chance of talking his way out of it.
I wasn't driving, I'm sure.
You come off the road, just up here, get loaded down onto a property.
I wasn't driving.
You weren't driving?
No.
Who was the driver?
I can't remember. I'm sure I didn't get in the car. I didn't even have my keys on me.
Who was in the vehicle with you? Yeah, we were messaging.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I wasn't driving.
Jack's memory lapse didn't help him in the end. He had twice the legal amount of alcohol in his blood and had to give $100 to charity, make reparations to the owners of the property he damaged, and was disqualified from driving for 3 months.
Are you getting a ride home?
Constables Mark Bartram and Tyra Jacobson are on patrol in Hamilton, and they've come across a drunk guy who's mistaken them for a taxi.
No, we're not getting you a ride home. We said, are you getting a ride?
You go and help it.
Look up. Get him home, hey, so he doesn't get in trouble. Get him home so he doesn't get in trouble.
We don't want you getting in a fight, eh? We need to get home because we don't want you to get in a fight.
To make sure the guy stays out of trouble, Tyra calls the watch house where police monitor security cameras around the city centre.
Watch house I-11.
Go ahead, I-11.
Yeah, there's a really ranky guy on Victoria Street, just north of Collingwood Street, on the left-hand side if you're going north. Can you just keep an eye on him? He looks like he might be getting in a fight soon if he doesn't watch himself. We told him to get a ride home, but can you just keep an eye on him, please?
Probably got off on him now.
In fact, other officers had already stopped Peter out of concern for his safety, and in the ensuing struggle had managed to get handcuffs on him. Finally, they get Peter into the van and on the way to detox to sober up. And just up the road, Mark and Tyra come across some guys smoking in a car.
Just hilarious. Quick, get the marijuana smell out of the car.
Yeah.
What are you guys up to? Just having a wee sit in your new car, are you? Okay. What have you guys been smoking? Have you? Ciggies and what else? Is it? Why can I smell other stuff? Do you think? Jump out of the car, eh?
Oh dear.
In spite of the initial denial, Sean quickly realises he's been caught in the act.
Snapped. Okay, have you, where's all your cannabis? Is it on you? Just want to give it to me? Whose is this? Mine. It's yours.
The two $100 bags of cannabis will add up to a charge of possession and a trip to Hamilton Central.
Quite a bit of cannabis there, mate. Hey.
Oh, that's good.
Okay. You are under arrest for this. You're not obliged to say anything. Anything you do so may be given in evidence. Okay, you have the right to consult and instruct a lawyer without delay and in private, and that right will be given to you as soon as practicable. Do you understand all that? Okay. Very good. Straight through. Good man.
Unfortunately for Sean, he had only just bought the cannabis when police turned up.
Just had one joint or a couple?
Just one. That was the first one, and you guys came over straight away.
Oh, did we?
Yeah, it was like, oh.
On to it, eh?
Yeah.
Sean was processed, bailed and taken home, and was later given diversion. And Mark and Tyra were called to assist with a complaint of assault.
I don't know, but it's just that he's sweet as
It's just that the
I
driveway
was sweet
looked
as until he started coming at him here.
He came and grabbed him and he was going to
He started hitting
drown
me.
you in the puddle.
You just be quiet for a second. Where does he live?
and franked him, but we were meeting his friends.
A drunk guy and his partner were on their way to a party when they stumbled into the wrong house, a mistake that led to a struggle with the angry occupants.
They both came into our place. She knocked on the door and started to ask, "Where's Arthur?"
Oh, okay.
And he came out to see what was going on, and the guy was sitting in our garage.
Oh, was he?
Which
Okay.
was with the light on.
This is okay. You know, he's drunk, probably lost.
Not really okay, but
while
yeah.
we're moving, you know, starts the verbal stuff. So, hey, bro.
Okay. I can hear that this girl's still going nuts, so we'll see the other ones that are... We're just going to have to go and try and get them home or whatever, okay?
Down the road, Arthur, the drunk guy's friend, is going off at Constable Paul Vanderzee.
What do you want? Do you want to get locked up?
No, sir.
You're going to go down there, you're probably going to get locked up in the process.
I don't want that, sir.
No, you
Sweet,
don't.
sweet.
So why are you being all staunch?
Nah, who hit my mate?
Eh? That's between your mate and the guy that hit him. It's
sweet,
nothing to do
sweet,
with you.
sweet,
No, I
sweet.
don't want to shake your hand.
Yeah, sweet.
Go inside. Make sure
What do you want
mate.
to do? Yeah, what do you want me to do?
I want you to go inside and I want you to go to bed, not walking around.
Sweet.
You guys have all been drinking, all right?
Listen, what we're saying to you is if he wants to make a complaint,
we'll bring
come in the morning
When everyone's
I'm going to come down.
Having got the people in the house settled, police now have to deal with the guy whose house they stumbled into.
What we want to know is where he lives.
He lives here, doesn't he?
No, he doesn't live here. I've never seen him before.
Why do you want to know where he lives, though?
Okay.
Eh?
Why do you want to know where he lives?
Because if a car comes in here with 5 guys and starts to do their honky-tonky, mate.
Outside your place?
Inside my place.
Right.
You know, hey, he doesn't even know where he is at the moment. He's not going to remember where
He's
you
that
live.
drunk.
That's
He's
why
that drunk. And that's what's caused him to do all this tonight.
He has
It's
no
because the
idea where
booze.
he is. We had to take him and show him his mate's house. That's how drunk he is.
He won't even remember you guys or your house in the morning. Trust me.
Eventually they calm the guy down, enough to get him back
I understand
home.
what you're saying. If there's any more commotion with them at all, just call 111. We're coming straight round here and we're going to lock them all straight back up.
For Constables Alex Grant and Sonia Webb, the Friday afternoon shift starts with a sighting of a vehicle near Highway 61, South Auckland Pad.
Oh, I saw that car. It went through the roundabout at Mahia and Coxhead Road there. It had that Triple M motorcycles. I just figured that, I don't know, something just went off in my mind that it's possibly going to the 61 pad here. And hello, it turned in. So I'll just note the details down and forward it through our motorcycle gang unit. There's one of our friendly locals guarding the gate.
Next up for Sonia and Alex is a vehicle checkpoint in Wirrie, and not long after they arrive, Aubrey pulls up.
How long have you had your learners for, man?
6 years.
Oh yeah, 6 years?
Yeah.
How come you haven't got past the first stage?
Oh, I wasn't really a driver. I only got it and didn't have a car for until...
Oh yep.
now.
Whose is this car? Yep, then it's registered to you. Cool, yes.
Aubrey was off to get some milk and is now fearing the worst.
Oh, and all sorts. You must probably try everything you can possibly find on me. They bring it back in bulk. Then a big fat court date. Oh, geez, the cops are looking at us.
The longer the check takes, the more nervous Aubrey's becoming. As an unaccompanied learner and with no registration, this could be very expensive.
Cool. Hey, have you got a full licence, dude?
Oh, no.
No. What are you driving for, Aubrey?
But this time he's in luck.
Score, are you? All right, I'm just going to issue one infringement, okay? Oh. And that's the driving unaccompanied, okay?
See, mate, pat on the back, mate. It's hardly you come across that, mate.
Well, there's not much point in giving you more than that, is there, Aubrey? Can you afford it?
I'll have to.
Oh, yeah, man. Try and move past the second stage of your licence, eh? 6 years in your learners is a bit crazy. Okay, so it's just the one for learner driver unaccompanied. And I want to make sure that the little one's buckled up, eh?
Yep. Oh, thank you, man.
Okay?
Yep.
Catch you later, mate.
Yep.
See it.
That's a nice cop for you, mate. That's champ. Don't leave home without one.
While Aubrey's driving off, a motorcycle approaches the checkpoint, does a U-turn, and Alex and Sonia are immediately in pursuit.
Okay, left or right?
Yeah, went straight up.
Ooh, bananas.
You won't pass this check to me, eh? Okay.
Hey, I'll just get you to move your bike past the roadworks, eh? Do you want
What's the problem?
stopping you for a licence check? Sorry?
Alex doesn't quite catch the reply, but the rider's feelings aren't hard to spot.
Yeah. Oh, he's just been a bit of a clown. So we'll stop and have a chat to him. Fire your bike up like that again, and you'll be getting a ticket for $600, driving causing annoyance, all right? Got your licence on you?
Yeah.
Take your head off for us, mate. Take your helmet off. Hey, take your helmet off for us, all right?
Well, can't you see my face?
No, I can't. Take it off. Take your helmet off.
Please?
Please.
Yeah, that's better.
Just no need to get all aggressive,
Yeah,
all right?
Oh, shit, man.
What's the problem, Tony?
Yes.
Why?
Well, why are you pulling me up?
For a driver's licence check.
Yeah, well, here it is.
Yeah?
Well, put my helmet back on.
Just leave it off while I'm speaking to you, all right?
I don't know. You did, mate. You see my...
No, I'm checking your helmet for its safety sticker.
It is?
Yep. Can I have a look at it, please?
Yep. Yeah.
After winning the battle of the helmet, Alex discovers that Alan doesn't have a full motorcycle licence.
$400 ticket, all right?
Hey?
You got a $400 ticket?
$40 ticket.
$400 ticket.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
I know.
All right. Hey, don't fire up like that, okay? Because we're only doing our job.
Yeah, but what did I do wrong?
They stopped you for your licence check, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, but getting out and doing that...
But I did nothing wrong. I didn't do anything wrong, mate.
How did you get through the red light, though? Because all the other cars were stopped for it.
Oh, I just see my...
Okay, dude. You know, the rest of the day, payable within 28 days and...
$20 a week.
Yep. Hey, don't forget your helmet. Thanks for taking it off. Cool. Thanks, dude.
Constables Sonia Webb and Alex Grant are on patrol in South Auckland, and they're pulling over a driver who's just done a handbrake turn around a roundabout.
Do you know why we stopped you?
Just braking hard.
Extremely hard, wasn't it?
Yes.
Hi guys. We've got their seatbelts on. Manoeuvres like that, you need seatbelts on, eh? Who owns the car? Your father. So how come there's no warrant on the vehicle? Warrant of fitness. Well, come over here and you show me what date it expired.
Oh, is it expired? It's 2002.
Yeah, well, what's the month? Expired. Where do you guys live?
Having finally agreed that the warrant had expired, John and his friends now face another problem. John only has a restricted licence.
What have you guys been doing tonight? You're gonna go see some girls. How old are you? About 12? 15? Look at everyone's little eyes. You forget the clear eyes tonight. Just wait here and I'll do some checks.
A car full of passengers on a restricted licence is only one of John's problems. By the time they've added on the cost of driving dangerously, the bill will get up to $1,000.
This is your ticket you're getting, okay? $400 for restricted driver carried unauthorised passenger, okay? And a $600 ticket for operated a vehicle in a manner likely to cause damage. That's for your big, you know, pull on the old brakes, leave a bit of smoke, and with a vehicle behind, in front and behind, okay? And what's happening with you?
He's just gonna walk.
Excellent. See you later. Make sure you go straight home.
Yeah, I'm going now.
No, I'm telling you something. Make sure you go straight home. If I see you driving around tonight or picking up any of those guys, I'm going to take the car off you for 12 hours.
Yep.
Okay? See ya.
With his friends on their long walk back to Papakura, John heads home and Sonia and Alex head to Hunter's Corner, a favoured pickup spot for prostitutes.
Hi guys.
Jasmine's a transsexual who's currently on bail on a charge of demanding with menaces.
And you would have to sign a bail bond, wouldn't you? You would have had to sign a bail bond.
Yeah.
And what did the bail bond say? Not to go anywhere near Hunter's Corner, didn't they? Don't lie to me. You would have signed the bail bond, and they would have said to you, curfew this, da-di-da that, stay away from Hunter's Corner. Isn't that right? So why are you down here?
Just on my way home, I just come back from the bar.
So you know you're breaching your bail conditions, don't you? You do. You're under arrest, you breach bail, right? You're not obliged to say anything. Anything you do say maybe going to be evidence. You understand that? You have the right to refrain from making a statement. You have the right to consult and instruct a lawyer without delay and in private, and that opportunity will be given to you as soon as practical. Do you understand those rights? Yeah. Right, let's go.
Alex Grant was involved in an undercover operation that led to Jasmine's original arrest.
We did a plainclothes operation down here, and I walked up to that teller machine and acted like I was so drunk with withdrawing some funds out. And the young lady came over to me and tried to stand me over for the cash I had. So we'll take her and process her down at Papakura, and she'll spend the night down there.
Are you a male? You haven't had a sex change or anything? You're a male. Yep.
Jasmine's still legally a male, and the problem Alex and Sonia are now facing is who should do the search.
Have you searched him?
No, that's going to be your job, dude.
No, it isn't.
I can't search you. Him.
Would you prefer to be searched by a male or a female officer?
There you go.
It isn't the answer Sonia was hoping for, but Jasmine really doesn't have a choice. As a man, she'll be searched by a man. Although it takes a word from Station Sergeant Wayne Lambie to convince her.
You were born a male? You got male genitals? You're going to be searched by a male. End of story. No female officer will do it. Do you understand me? Yeah. Okay, here you go.
Cheers, thanks. Okay, dude. Just get you stand over there. I need to take you to take your top off. Okay? Wait a second. She'll go to court tomorrow on a charge of breaching her bail condition. She stays in for tonight, goes to court tomorrow, and she'll get court bail again. And that'll be the end of it until she appears for her depositions hearing next month for demanding with menaces.
Next week on Police 10/7, we look at what happens when people have too much to drink.
Ready, set, go.
And also next week, there's havoc on the roads when a tourist travelling on the wrong side of the highway is involved in a head-on crash with a young man on his way to Gisborne.